ago, it's better to have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of your own effort.
This is network marketing.
This is network marketing. You've heard this one before. You're like,
we had a great school, on that.
Yeah. So, but what is network marketing, by the way? It's leveraging the system.
Absolutely.
It's leveraging people.
Absolutely.
So once this guy's now got, and he's explained to me his whole system is nearly like a franchise. Once he builds people up, they go off and open a branch in another city and they keep 15% ownership. So he has a system that's scalable.
Yeah.
Or if he adds another revenue line and he understands, it's going to blow. He's going to blow in 1 year. He's going to double.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just having the confidence to do that, because he said, look, maybe we're at the right place now. So look, while I got you here, let's do this. Give me the background of how you started. I know a little bit of it, but I'd like just to have it of how you started as an individual, and then what brought you to Dubai, and then what's next. I'd like to get a kind of like a rundown of.
Well, basically, I started like to look around to opportunities when I was in Italy.
Just for reference, your Instagram handle's Mr. Network.
It is.
So that says a lot about you already. And so you've been all over the world and you've done many different businesses.
Born and raised in Italy.
Where in Italy?
Milano.
Okay, yeah.
My family always been employees, so that's the way I grew up.
Do you know what I just want to say, right? Whenever an Italian says, in England we call it Milan, yeah? But when you say Milan or like this, I like all the girls go crazy. Milan.
Yeah, of course. But again, so I was taught about all the typical way of growing up, go to school, get a nice degrees, and then look for a job, and then all the typical thing, no? But I was not fitting into it. Both ways when I was studying and the other ways when I was starting to work. I started to work in fashion in 2011. Did it for 7 years.
You worked for some big brands as well.
Yeah. Fendi, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada. And it was great, to be honest, because for me it was the first approach to sale, to talking to people. I like to be in a good environment, so that for me was good. But the thing was like, I don't know, it seems that every day is going by in the same way. And eventually, one summer when I was in Spain for holidays, a girl approached me out of a club, and we were talking, and was like, what you do? And she was like, I told about my fashion, background, and she said, oh no, I'm dentist because my dad has a studio, but I don't care because in 2 years I'm going to be retired. I'm like...
What a great line.
I'm serious. I'm like, no, please explain me. I thought, no, not now. Text me back when you come back in Milano in September. That was the best invitation ever.
She said
text me the September 1st when you get back to Milano. She was Italian.
Right, okay. So she was going back to Milano.
I remember that I even put on the calendar, September 1st.
Really?
Text to Sonia. Yeah. So I texted her, I'm like, you got to tell me what you do. She invited me to this presentation, and at the end was network marketing. It was the first time that I got invited to something as a business presentation.
What business was it in network marketing? What type of business?
Basically was selling a CRM. For companies. So they were connecting customers that they could have a reward and discounts if they purchases in SMEs that they were like partners.
I think Go High Level do this now as well,
It's something that works as a customer basis at the time, but let's say it was lacking on the distributors. But I was new, so I didn't know. For me, I got stuck into the cash flow quadrants. Because that changed, that was an emotional shock for me. My mind, that was the first time.
So you learned the cash flow quadrant being in the MLM?
Yeah, because they told me employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. And I'm like, bro, why I haven't heard before about this?
To keep it simple is genius. But be able to do the basic things and have the discipline and to do it with the intensity and commitment, for me, that's the biggest genius more than anything.
Yeah.
To understand, to block out the noise and to be
that's really important because noises are everywhere.
Especially when you have success. In all walks of life, your ego is attacking you. People want your time. Hey, can you come and speak here? Can you come and do this? Oh, can we be around you? To block out all the noise and stay focused and keep it's an art, for me anyway. I think I admire that so much, and I appreciate it because I have a better understanding today of what I did when I was younger.
Yeah, but having the proper upline can be, of course, a real advantage. But also, I'm grateful also that I didn't have it because it that
makes
helped.
You stronger.
Yeah. You could shoot at me.
Yeah.
I was not falling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing.
They say the stronger the wind, the tougher the trees.
Yeah, and sometimes also the upline can block you because ego kicks.
I've seen it. I've seen it in other people. I grew my business in the UK, and my upline was in the US. And in my business, the US has a much bigger business, and it was much more open. In the UK, there was a couple of top people. And I saw them even block their own team because they wanted to maintain control.
Yeah.
See, in the US, no one had control. So everybody was just open. Everybody's helping everybody. It was a real family. Right? There was a real value system. Yeah. In the UK and in smaller markets, and when one person is leading, their ego, they don't want to lose
Crazy.
because the company
Crazy.
answers to them in this moment.
Sometimes you get caught in this trick
Yeah.
of trying to control, and then you lack in the most important thing that really made me fall in love with network marketing at the time, which is like you need to find people and try to make them earn more than you.
Yes,
They are better
yeah,
than you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
will grow automatically,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you try to stop them. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
but again, ego,
Yeah.
biggest enemy in any business.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So okay, so you got to this. So your upline left. So this other guy comes along. He's got the result. He's
He got
good
the
with
results.
people.
He was taking care of the relationship, and I love the environment that they built.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I've always been the kind of person that when I love the environment, I join the cause. Like, I can really go
Yeah,
to war.
yeah.
And so I said, okay, you know what, let's go. And I remember I said to him, I know you know that I have 2 years of background in network marketing, but please take me as a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
This is very smart
I
from
will
you as
tell
well.
you, I will tell me what to do. I will do it. Like,
Why do you think you were like that? Do you think that's something
bro,
inherited?
my
in
ass
it?
was beaten in my way, bro.
Yeah,
bro, really.
but let me tell you something. You know,
I was broken in many ways.
so-
I'm like, if you can make it, like, I just shut up. Tell me what to do. I will do it.
You know what fascinates me about human psychology, right? Like the same thing can happen to two different people, but their response is different. So, by the way, the most beat up people, for me, I see the people with the biggest egos.
Yeah,
They're the most uncoachable.
yeah,
And they're struggling in life and they don't even know they're struggling in life. Or they know, but they're in denial and they think they're clever. Yeah. Way. So the fact that you are able to say, hey, take me as a baby and teach me, you know, I grew up watching a movie called No Retreat, No Surrender. I don't know if I've ever told
No,
you
I
about it.
haven't.
You've never seen it?
No.
One of Jean-Claude Van Damme's first movies, okay? So the son who worships Bruce Lee wants to avenge him. So he like prays to Bruce Lee's grave and Bruce Lee comes back as a ghost and trains him.
okay.
So this guy's already like a black belt. The kid's already a black belt. So Bruce Lee's teaching him stuff. So he's saying, no, I know this punch, I know this thing, and I know this. And he said, listen. And he takes a cup. And back in these days, it's like an 80s movie, right? So he's like, pours Coke. This is your knowledge. If I try and teach you my knowledge and it overflows, because you have to empty the glass so that you can receive all my knowledge. So if you're going to do business, trust people, that's just down to you.
Yeah.
So this was an expensive lesson for me. But I think that, I love the fact that, you look about Bob Proctor. I love the fact how you bet on yourself. Because for me as well, I just started reading the book this morning, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Have you read this book or not?
I know the title, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, I knew the title and only someone told me about it and I read it today. I started to read it today. And in essence, what they're saying is the more you feel you're not rich or like you want to make more money, you're also putting the message that you're not rich. So the more
Yeah.
you're going after something you haven't got, the more you have an awareness that you haven't got it. Whereas if you just felt rich, then things come. And I just think in the law of the universe, when you back yourself and you're like, man, I'm in. And like I was explaining to you before, I'm spending more money going away, but money's coming in its own different way. Like I don't feel like I have to do something. When you just, like, and so when you come to Dubai and you're having the experiences and you're just enjoying life, life starts to pay you a certain way. You know, if you're so hard work, I need to make, it can be more of a struggle. But when you just say, hey, no, I'm in. If it's my time or whatever, it's like the universe sees and hears you and opportunities and things come.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always say that universe, it doesn't hear, but sees very clearly. So it doesn't care what you say,
Yeah.
but sees your actions. So
Exactly.
it's going to pour to you everything.
And once you say, hey, I'm going to sell everything, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to make it work, the universe says, well, he's serious, man. He's going to make it work. Like
So he sees. He's not just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's mad. Like sometimes you don't even know what you're doing, but just the right things attract you, huh?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think it's amazing how it happens like that.
Yeah.
So you move here for 90 days, and the visa's running out.
And then I moved here, opened my company,
You
and
open your
started
company,
doing
yeah.
here. Yeah.
And then so then this is when this is begin 6 months ago.
No. It's 2021.
Oh wow! So it's like 3-4 years, yeah?
Yeah.
And so then so you open your company, and so then what did you do?
Then multiple projects started. We launched an NFT collection. Basically, there was like a moment where all the leadership in the company were like looking for something different.
Why?
And
The company crashed? It had a bad
No. It was not a company problem. It was like, let's say, internal relationship problems. I want to say like that. And
Even
so-
the guy that was doing 150K a month?
Yeah. And so it was like, when the highest level of leadership like lost the directions, everyone was like, someone changed company. I was staying very close to him because for me he became a brother.
Yeah, of course. The trust is there.
And then we've launched other projects in F&B, then also in NFTs, because as the goal was to create the same thing we had as a culture in network marketing, but with a new technology.
Got you.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
membership could have become an asset. And we did great. We also gathered a lot of people. Like, we created our own mastermind. We had Les
That's right,
Brown.
yeah.
We had Les Brown that for our top holders of the NFTs doing
Wow.
weekly calls. Les Brown is crazy.
What people don't get with network marketing is you build your own tribe. And so when you have a strong team and the relationships are good and, you know, you're aligned on values and everybody's like, you know, moving in the same direction, even if you're going to leave the company because you maybe lose confidence in the company, like that's still a family that you've got, you know?
Yeah, but let's be honest. One thing, it's you for the level that you join network marketing, but in the majority of the cases, network marketing is promoted to make money. And if people joins for money, you know, make passive money, be free, whatever, you are connected to money. So if money flows, everything is okay. If money don't flows, like, it doesn't work.
You're 100% right. So again, come back to leadership.
Yeah, exactly.
True leadership builds a culture.
Exactly. Yeah, but there's also a lot of personal growth that you need to face. If like, you cannot make results in network marketing if you don't change the way you think, the way you act, because like, for example, for me, the biggest challenge was to understand that the way I was working in my 9-to-5 job was not a productive way of working. I was trading my time. So probably in the 8 hours
productive
per day,
for you or productive for the company?
Exactly, productive for the company because I was in sales. So let's say when customers came into the shop, okay, I was productive in terms of sales.
Yeah.
But maybe it was like 45 minutes out of 9 hours because
Exactly,
of course there's a different rhythm. But in that case, like, it's not about time. How much time do I put in network marketing? There's people that like put 1 hour a day, but they can be 100 times more productive than you if you put like 10 hours per day. Because and that's the cool thing about it. So becoming that person that knows how to be productive, how to really work and make the time worth, because they know how to close people, how to pitch the project, how to make a Zoom call. That's a lot.
So, you know, they spoke about it when we were in America with Andy, right? Income producing activity. That was like my favorite phrase. It's like, what are you doing with your day? Show me what's income producing activity. Because people, and this is the same thing in a normal business now. When I went back to one of my other businesses after network marketing, everything for me is KPIs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how many, you can work 2 hours a day, deliver on my KPIs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you deliver and you finish, you can go home and enjoy the time with your family.
Yes.
And I want you to be aligned with me that I need productivity.
Yeah.
I don't need your time.
Yeah. That's the best thing. But it's not easy because the lack of leadership in network marketing is huge because, you know, many times it's promoted speed and, you know, onboard someone new that they have to like already write the name list and then contact them even if they never spoke with someone or never sold, you know, and that makes it a little bit complicated.
So I was taught there's 4 levels of leadership. Leading yourself is number 1. Leading somebody on a one-to-one, when you guide somebody to leading groups of people, like small groups of people. And then the 4th level of leadership is leading large organizations and countries and things, okay? So when you look at Dubai, the leadership here is incredible. It's incredible. I mean, they will say something, and of course, it's not democracy, it's like a dictatorship, but it's still, the level of how they get the message from here down the line to everybody is exactly how they want it to be.
Because they deliver what they talk about.
Yeah, well, so listen, you can't jump levels of leadership, right? So the first level is leading yourself.
Yeah.
So the whole point with Dubai is an example, but the same in network marketing. When you say leadership is a problem, people aren't leading themselves. Not with it's a health thing, not with their body, not with their productivity, not with what they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing the basics. And there's a thing, they go from leader to manager.
Yeah.
They want to manage the team and not do the work. And for me, it's always about leading yourself, right? But you look at someone like Dubai, but now they could say anything and everyone's going to go, they're going to do it. Because they've already done it. But the first time when it was a desert and there was nothing here and everybody was judging them for what they were trying to do and they didn't have the money and they came through, this is the part of leading themselves.
Yeah.
Then once they've made that thing where they've put everything, they've risked their reputation, they've gone through the struggles, they've walked through the fire and they come out the other end and say, okay, I'm going to follow you. But most people aren't doing that. They're like, when they want to grow the business, say, how do I recruit more people? How do I do more things? But are you leading yourself? Are you doing the things you need to be doing? You know? And that's what people... So it's more glamorous from... The idea of being an entrepreneur is more glamorous than what it is.
And the second thing is that there's people now that is waiting for your call. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, it's better if you know it. But there's people really that they also could like questioning about their life because they don't know where to go, directions to take, what is their next move, and they feel lost. And they are waiting just for your call. And if you don't have a strong personal brand, you cannot reach them and they
Right.
cannot see you. So it's like, if you don't take care of your standards, of your personal brand, or what you're doing, or how you communicate, and you're lazy on that, you're like allowing people to not getting your product and be saved by you. I want to go all in on this one because I want that every entrepreneur who really want to take seriously their personal brand really can reach their audience and go to those people that are like, maybe I'm going to take my life because I don't know what to do in my life. And then, oh my God, I met Dan who told me this one. I love him. I want to join him. I want to buy his product. I found a new purpose of my life. I now understand how I need to build myself because Dan taught me, and my life is
Different,
safe.
yeah.
It's different.
I think today there's so much noise. With so much noise and so much opportunity, by the way. But there's so much noise with so many online sales, adverts, Facebook, Instagram, all these ads. Everybody's pitching all the time. And I think that you can't just be, and it's so easy to be an entrepreneur today than what it was years ago. Years ago, you have to open a shop, or you have to do something, you have to open an office, and you have to invest up money. Now anybody can start from home with no money, which is great. But now branding is more important than ever before to differentiate. And people get confused. I think the message needs to be really clear.
Yeah, and they also get confused between views and value.
Oh,
Because they think that views make the difference, but
or followers or anything.
and they start to copy other content because they say, oh, this works, so I'm gonna do the same. But you're just copying. You're not being yourself. And so again, you're not doing a personal brand. You're doing something else.
Yeah. Well, it's a copy brand.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Which is okay, because sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need to copy what it works. But if we're talking about personal branding, no, because that's the way you communicate who you are. And you are special, like you're unique. So you need to keep that uniqueness when you speak to people.
So let's just in closing, because we're nearly out of time, right? But we met for attending a mastermind with Andy Elliott.
Yeah.
Right. We've just spent 2 weeks together in the US, which was
Crazy.
great.
I remember you were not driving. The car was driving itself.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. The Cybertruck, yeah.
Crazy.
So what I want to ask you, I suppose, is what do you think so we met at a mastermind, and there's a couple of things that, because we both invested in ourselves to be around where it's better, to get a mentor, to take our life to another level, right? What's the biggest difference that has happened for you? Like the biggest thing that you think has shifted in you over the last 8 to 10 weeks since all this happened? The one thing that you think like this is the biggest life-changing difference that you've learned and that you've taken action on, that you've made,
Well, that's a lot, because for a while I felt a little bit lost to my entrepreneurial journey, because I was like not listening to myself anymore. And maybe sometimes, when you have some people that you recognize as a leader, or someone that is up to
that
you,
you look up to,
that makes you feel strange for what you are, or for what is like maybe your obsession of being in great shape, in being like the best version of yourself, in always trying to do better, just because maybe they are lost and you don't know. I don't care who you are, how much money did you make, how many business you are, I don't care. I just know that the most broken person here in the room is the most dangerous one. And I'm like, okay, that's me.
Really? Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be involved again 100% in myself. Wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m. every day, 6 a.m. in the gym, eating healthy, change my body shape, being the best form of body shape in my life at 34. And again, becoming that kind of person that will attract everything that he's ever wanted. So the biggest takeout is really to, in another sentence that he said, is like, if you really want to influence people positively, you need to start from yourself.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm selling myself every day, yeah? That's it.
Absolutely. You want people, like, you have no idea how many people, and I'm so grateful for that. They were like, bro, as soon as I'm back in Dubai, I want to work out with you. I want to get serious on that one. And that's great. And I'm not a personal trainer. I don't care to be a personal trainer.
You're probably in better shape. You're in better shape than most personal trainers, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. But because I'm like gathering with people that are like personal trainer, and the ones who have the great physique, because again, another thing is that I learned is never take advices from people who don't have the results that you want,
100%.
which can be a body, a bank account, a leadership level, or something like that. So I think it's a mix of this takeout, and also the circle, being surrounded by people that has the same values and visions, and everything become easier because you really speak the same language, and you regret for how many times you maybe forgot about it, and you stick to the wrong people just because of maybe, okay, you were lost a little bit.
I think we're very lucky that we found each other, and also there's such a close proximity in the same gym, and we're meeting up. It's nearly by, like, there's a level of grace. Yeah, I say grace because you can call it luck, but you know. But you know what I love, what you said is, look, I really believe I've been up and down in my life. I've been lost. And I think that a couple of things that always happen. Number one is getting in shape, because I think that discipline and mindset of like bettering yourself and your body, everything starts with health, I think. You know, I think you have when you can push your body to train you, you have a clearer mind as well. And I think morning routine, for me, that's like a number one game changer for me. I think is like, whenever I want to fix my life, it starts in the morning routine, how you start the day and serving yourself. You can accomplish so much, like 2, 3, 4 hours in the morning, even when everybody's sleeping, and you're a different person and you just show up completely differently.
Win the morning, win the day.
Yeah.
True.
Bro, it's been great catching up.
Fucking amazing. We'll see you tomorrow in the gym.